those of you who don't know me, I am Aphrodite the cat. I go by Aphrodite, or you can call me Cat. I go by Aphrodite the cat because I deal in most things related to love, self-love, romantic love, and cat because Lyran starseed. So before I do too much, I'm gonna light some of this and this is dragon's blood. Just cleanse the space. Awesome. I love that. Okay. It's just so cleanse the space first, and then I wanted to tell everyone that the website is getting ready to have a drop. We have some self-love oils coming in. I made these with some special ingredients, some fresh herbs, and they've charged under the sunlight. So I'm so happy. These are coming soon. Just thought I would add that in. But today's reading is going to be more of a what's next and what do you need to hear. So Hey guys, I'm actually just interjecting here for a minute. This is actually not going to be a pick a deck reading. It was designed to be that way, but as it turns out, this is just what the collective needs to hear. So if this video finds you, it is definitely meant for you. And I hope you enjoy the video. I'm so sorry for the confusion, but I do end up using all 3 decks in the video. Deck number 1 is going to be Work Your Light Oracle. Deck number 2 is Wisdom of the Tao. This is actually my favorite. My guides and I use this every morning when I wake up to figure out which messages I need to know for the day and how to proceed. This is my favorite. And then deck number 3 is Erotic Oracle. I like this one too. I don't use it that often, but it is one of my newer ones, so we are still getting acquainted with one another. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm not really gonna sit here and talk too much. I'm just gonna jump right in. So what is next for those who picked this deck? Oops. What do they need to know? Oops. I'm not going to take all those. One more, please. There we go. I'm going to be pulling 4 cards from each deck. So just because you picked one particular deck doesn't mean you're not going to get wisdom from all of them. So you've got a massive shift coming for you. That's one of the first things that I'm hearing. And the things that didn't work out for you the past couple of months that you were kind of hesitant on, they were for your highest good. All the moments that you really wanted to go out and do things but didn't, all of the times you wanted to say something that you knew could have been confrontational but didn't, they all sort of, wow, they were tests to see how you could react under stress and how you would deal with the information that you've been given by your guides. Our guides will sometimes tell us don't do this and don't do that, but we don't really listen, and then the weirdest shit happens, and it's a crazy shit show, right? But you've got massive shifts coming because a lot of tests that you had coming in, you managed to pass. So these cards, the erotic deck, they actually required me to read from the book. Was that exactly 4 cards? No, it was 3. It was close enough. Wow. One more card, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Keep healing. Right, so like I said, a massive shift is coming your direction. You've probably been feeling this in the form of headaches, getting tired, food tastes funny to you, it doesn't taste the same anymore. You've gotten more energy, you're feeling called to do particular tasks that you didn't think you could handle. You may even be longing to move, relocate at this time. Share your voice, come out of the cave. Perception, expression. That's my son, if you can hear him. This card is beautiful. So if any of you were considering making that big leap into working for yourself and using your voice for others, to speak out on others' behalves and to really help the collective grow and heal, that's going to be the right move for you. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So doing the things, like I said earlier, that you didn't think you were capable of, and kind of integrating those into your everyday life. You want to balance out spirituality and practicality. Your dreams, your hopes and dreams need to have a practical plan. You need to make sure that you're strategically doing things. You want to play a game of chess, not checkers. In the long run, to be successful, to do the things you want to do, you have to be well prepared. You have to have a backup plan for your backup plan. And this is kind of why Spirit has been weeding you away from people, out of crowds, putting you in tough situations where you kind of either have to choose to speak up now or hold on to the information for another time and do this and do that. There's a reasoning for everything. You're learning these lessons now so that when you're in this position where you get gifted everything that you've worked hard for, you know what to do. You know what to do, and no one can shake you from that. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Again, if you've picked this deck, it's probably no secret that you are also a star seed, light worker. So you feel a strong pull to either help the collective or just people you love in general. You always want the best for them, going out on the limb for them. Okay, temptation. These cards have a lot more information. So, temptation, pitfall. The desire for excessive gain and accumulation leads to misfortune. The greatest contentment is in knowing that you have enough, and all temptation is banished. Escape from the trap that imprisons you. Refuse to be a victim. Be free. These cards are so beautiful. Wow. I really feel like this is less of you and more of someone who's been hanging around you, and that energy's been kind of clouding your judgment. That energy of, I gotta grind every day, I have to get this, I have to have that, I have to be in this and that, and keep up with this person, keep up with this facade. I mean, you could buy a bag right now, a really fancy one, and you'd be broke. Would you be able to eat for the next 3 days? You know, the temptation of a particular lifestyle could be what's drawing you to work so hard. If you do that, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Spirit is not going to, we communicate with a higher form of consciousness. We are a higher form of consciousness. We don't bow down to these types of temptations. We shouldn't. We are living the human experience, so it's possible that we do, but we shouldn't, is what I meant to say. Oh, space clearance, fire. The appearance of this card suggests a serious sign that space clearance and negative energy removal are needed immediately. Look at that. And you've probably had no energy to hang out with these people, and you can't even seem to figure out why, because they're your homegirls or they're your best friends or whatever. Environmental or personal space or both could be affected. Attend to needed cleansing to bring positive, fresh energy. When you let go of what no longer serves you, You are aligned with those who serve your highest good, those who are chasing that same dream you are, those who are working with divine, the knowledge is divine, the connection to source is strong. When you really let go of the people who were put into your life to teach you lessons, because you've learned those lessons, you get everything you've been working for. You can't get to the top with the same people who kept you at the bottom. It's not gonna work. Oof, conflict. Wait, do nothing. Neutralize disharmony, misunderstandings, and even confrontation. And this situation will clear up soon. Be patient. It's funny because I was just saying it seems like you were in a situation where you could either say something or hold on to the information. Hold on to the information. Knowledge is power. I'm not even going to hold you. Knowledge is power. And the way that the game is played in this crazy matrix, knowledge is everything. You don't have to spill your guts immediately. Hold on to that. It's gonna... Truth. You already know the truth. The root cause of these obstacles has finally crystallized in your mind. Before I continue reading this, if you heard this phrase, the sentence, and you've immediately got a picture of someone in your mind, or a situation that's been causing you great stress, keeping you tired, keeping you feeling kind of stagnant, this is your cue to let that go. That one line in itself, and you receiving the picture, was confirmation. Be inspired about this new outlook on life. You have everything you need to succeed. Action and discipline are required. Stop procrastinating. The longer we hold on to things we don't need, the more difficult our life becomes. The more stagnant we become, and if I'm being quite honest, the more difficult it is for you to hold a positive connection to source. I'm not even gonna lie. When I refuse to let go of things, my guides are like, peace out. It's not like we can't do this anymore, we can't work with you. It's okay. We've been telling you what to do, but you don't want to listen. So now we're gonna back off and give you space to learn this lesson the hard way. And when you come crying to the altar, trying to figure out what went wrong, remember this moment, because we've told you 5, 10, 20, 268 million times. We're not telling you anymore. Oh. So these require you to read from the book. I don't really like to read from the book though, because I channel my information, and it seems like all of the information that I've said in the beginning is somewhat just tagging off of each other. Oh, this is cute. Okay, so you've got Secrets and Discoveries 22, and this is Taurus, so Earth sign. These cards are so cute. Oh. And if I'm not mistaken, these align with chakras. It says chakras, eros, and astrology. Oh, these are so cute. I love this deck. I'm starting to remember why I purchased it. It's just, I'm black, and there's no black women in this deck, so it always feels weird to, it's weird to me. Secrets and Discoveries, this is 22, so 222, 1222 numerology. I wouldn't think too heavy on angel numbers. It's more like learn what the number 2 stands for, and it's been amplified by 222. So I mean, but Secrets and Discoveries, finding out more about what you like, finding out more of your passions, finding out more of what drives you, and releasing the things that cause you the most stress and the most pain. You've been in this stagnant situation where something or someone has been causing you so much stress and so much pain, and you've been holding on to so many secrets. You've been trying to keep things cute, you've been trying to keep it classy, you've been trying to keep it neutral because you're trying to be a boss, you're trying to grow, you're not trying to be down there with that lower level energy. But as of lately, it's been teetering on you, and you're like, maybe I should just release these secrets, keep your mouth shut, let the moment pass, and really just do you. Figure out what drives that passion in you, because that's what you're being called to work on. That's what you're being called to discover more of and to put your energy into. Oh my goodness. These cards are so cute. Oh, ooh, that's backwards. You need to go here. These videos are 18 plus, just there is nudity, so whatever, but I will cover up her lady parts here. The Fire of Desire. Ooh. Especially if it's a particular person who's got you, we're just gonna cover her up. Especially if it's a particular person who's got you out here acting like that. Friend or no friend. But I'm gonna read what the book says on this one because I actually feel drawn to. I forget that they have these in like so many languages. What number was that? Oh, number 1. Cover yourself up, girl. Okay, this aligns with the 7th chakra, and the sun in Aries. I wanted it all, and I wanted it now. I was young at the time, and I failed to grasp that I was too small to use the word all. I had to first look at the universe and understand my real desires. Oh, what was I just saying? Okay, that is amazing. What you desire defines the road you are walking and where you are going. Your ambitions, dreams, and drives. They are part of you and they will burn strongly, becoming the fire that can light the darkness of life. Literally, you're being, I don't miss. I mean, confirmation, because I was told, hey, if you don't like the channel message, if you don't think the channel message coming through is strong enough, read the book. And the book was exactly what I channeled. So, sweet sobriety and feelings. I'm going to look this one up too, actually. I love the card, though. Okay, you've got the 8th chakra and Venus in Capricorn. Also, these placements could be important to you. Feelings of love are what carry people away. Feelings are both a drug capable of sweetening a delusion and water of life, making ordinary things bloom. To feel is not just chasing dreams, but actually catching them. Aww. The key to feelings is to be found not in balance, but in awareness. Be aware of your feelings. Be aware of how you're utilizing those emotions. I guess that makes sense considering whatever it is that you've been holding on to that you want to squeal about so bad. I keep telling you, knowledge is power in this situation. The knowledge that you holds weight and power, and I don't even think you fully realize it. I mean, like, you could really just fuck somebody up with this shit, but that's not you. You're not about to fuck somebody up with this shit. You don't want to. It's more like, hey, I could fuck you up right fucking now. I'm not going to. You should be thanking me. And to be fair, I think everyone wants people to be love and light all the time. That's just not the reality of the situation. Not everyone can be love and light all of the time, and utilize the power that you've been given. Shit. I can just hear someone right now. Why would you tell them to utilize that power? That's not nice. You don't have to be nice. I was telling someone this the other day. I don't have to be nice. I have to be fair, but I don't have to be nice. You know, if something is meant to happen, it's going to happen. If my guides really didn't want me to utilize this information, this beautiful information that I was given, my ass wouldn't have it in the first place. Not only that, but I wouldn't have gotten the okay to acknowledge the information and to share said information. I'm not just doing things out of spite. However, me personally, my being, my vessel, the way that I work is that I come in to clean up messes, which is why I am essentially the keeper of knowledge. You can say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, I hold the knowledge. I hold the actual facts. So when it's time for me to release said facts, don't be upset. I'm just doing my job. It's It's a weird, chaotic neutral, doing what needs to be done for the sake of having the whole truth out there. Does that make sense? Not everyone is put on this planet to share love and light. Like, yeah, that's part of my mission, but the other part of my mission is to just spread truth and awareness. And people don't have to fucking like it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like me. But, I mean, you know. Instinctual bliss. This looks like Moon in Taurus. Definitely. Instinctual bliss. The card is pretty too. I just know I'm about to get in trouble for these cards. Whatever. I just want to make sure I have the right chakra. Oh no. Selena in Taurus. Second chakra. Do we need a reason to be happy? Do we need a past, present, and future to feel joy? Can't just being present moment can't just wow, English, do you read it? No, apparently I can only read light language. Can't just the present moment be an explosion of eternity? It's more precious to say I will love you forever. Is it more precious to say I will love you forever or to say I love you now? There is simplicity and joy and pure bliss in the ecstasy that joy brings like a waterfall to the scenes. The artist subtly sensing the unfilled soul, the world as eternity forever beginning. Let's just be now. Okay. Being in the present moment, enjoying the things that you have now, being sure to really thank your guides for the information and the downloads that you've been given, for the protection and the safety that you have. You entered a period where you were really asked to slow down, to relax, to truly try and figure things out. A lot was brought to your attention. A lot of light was shed on situations. And I truly believe that once you kind of let the neutral chaos take over, that doesn't mean you're the neutral chaos unless you are. Then you'll know who you are and you'll do what needs to be done. But once you really sit back and let the truth kind of shine out and move away from those past energies and those people, because it's really sounding like a situation with two females or two feminine energies and a masculine energy and a whole bunch of lies. It seems like one person is holding on to a shit ton of information on the situation and the other one's kind of blind in the situation. No one feels that there's any type of trust at all, but you've been using your discernment and your intuition, and that's why you've been able to collect so much information and validate that the information is true, and you just have no clue what to do with it. Your time will come. For now, just be glad that everything was exposed to you. Be glad that you saw this kind of new light, this new perspective, and be glad that your guides have been kind of saying, I don't know what you're gonna do, but sit your ass right here, because this, that, and the other thing, it's not for you right now. It's giving you time to really get a clear vision of what you want, where you see yourself in the future, and energies that you need to detach from immediately, because they're keeping you stuck in this stagnant place, and you're starting to realize, oh shit, didn't something like this just happen not too long ago? Why is it the same weird cycle that's continuing to circle back and continuing to happen? The good news is you've passed the test. You're growing. And everything that you've wanted is going to be gifted to you with hard work and, you know, just remembering to follow your own path and not get too involved with everyone else's. The knowledge you hold is pretty juicy, though. I'm not even going to hold you. The knowledge you hold is pretty juicy. So, be wise with what you do with the information. Knowledge is power, and don't misuse that power. As stated by the cards earlier, when you misuse that power, you pay the price. So that's what I've got for you, for everyone who picked the first deck. This is kind of what's coming up, what's going on, what's happening around you, the confirmation you may have needed. Whatever this video served as for you, it's what you got. It's a little of all of the above. So thanks for watching. Bye.